The Oscar nominations are announced on Thursday morning, and good thing because you won't have to tune in or check on them in any way on Thursday morning because you just watch this video and I'm going to be 100% anyway, so let's get going. Sound editing is going to be Mad Max Fury Road, Star Wars The Force Awakens, The Martian, The Revenant, and Creed. Sound mixing is going to be Star Wars The Force Awakens, Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, Inside Out, and The Hateful Eight. The two sound categories are often pretty similar. So yeah. And just a fair disclaimer, I'm going to sound like a broken record on this one because after I did all my predictions, I realized that there was like 3 or 4 movies that had close to 10 nominations because I found that there were a couple fantastic, well-rounded movies, but not like a lot of variety amongst movies being nominated. You know what I mean? Best visual effects. It's going to be Mad Max Fury Road, Star Wars The Force Awakens, The Martian, The Revenant, and Ex Machina. I'm going to take a gamble on Ex Machina because when the shortlist for visual effects was released a little while ago, Ex Machina was on the list, which surprised me. But I think if it's going to be on the list, then it's probably going to be nominated too. And the visual effects were really good considering it was a low-budget movie. So yeah. Cinematography, no surprises here. It's going to be The Revenant, Sicario, Mad Max Fury Road, Carol, and The Hateful Eight. Best film editing, I'm predicting it's going to be Star Wars The Force Awakens, The Martian, Mad Max Fury Road, Spotlight, and Carol. I'm including Carol in there because it's probably one of my favorites of the editing. I don't know if it's a favorite to make it in the editing category, but I found the pace to be magnificent. I found the shot selection to be amazing. The overall aesthetic of the movie was just amazing. Star Wars The Force Awakens, don't know if that's a lot of people's favorites to get in the film editing one, but I thought that the pace of the movie was awesome. I love that it was fast-paced, and it went really fast, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed the film editing. The Martian I found to be probably the best paced movie of the year, so that's why I included it in there. Didn't include The Revenant in there. A lot of people think that The Revenant is going to be nominated in there, but I thought the pacing of The Revenant wasn't really that great, and while the shot selection was amazing, it included a lot of long takes. So, like, I'm probably wrong, but yeah. Production design. The nominees are going to be Mad Max Fury Road, Bridge of Spies, Carol, Cinderella, and Brooklyn. Okay, costume design. It's going to be Carol, Cinderella, Mad Max Fury Road, Brooklyn, and The Revenant. Including The Revenant in there with the period pieces. I guess The Revenant is a period piece too. Yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward. I think that's what's gonna happen. The makeup category, the 3 nominees, this is probably the most confident I am in me getting 100% right the nominees of this category because there's only 3 and the Star Wars Force Awakens has been disqualified for some reason. The Danish Girl has been disqualified for some reason. So the 3 nominees are going to be Mad Max Fury Road, Black Mass, and The Revenant. Out of those 3, The Revenant would probably win for me because The Revenant's makeup was just spectacular. Best score, I'm thinking The Hateful Eight, it's probably going to win. Star Wars The Force Awakens, Carol, Spotlight, and Mad Max Fury Road. I don't know if Mad Max Fury Road will be nominated, but I hope it will be nominated because it was one of my favorite scores. It pained me to leave out Steve Jobs because that was one of my favorite scores of the year. Another one that was left out is Bridge of Spies. A lot of people really love that score. A lot of people love the Danish Girl score, the Revenant score. But those are my picks, so frick off, internet. Don't frick off. You're watching my video. Don't frick off. Stay here. Okay, the nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay will be Steve Jobs, Carol, Room, The Martian, and The Big Short. Anomalisa I would have loved to put in there. It's a fantastic screenplay, but unfortunately I think that's probably only going to be nominated for animated feature. Speaking of animated feature, it's probably the most predictable of the categories. It's going to be Inside Out, the Peanuts movie, Shaun the Sheep movie, The Good Dinosaur, and Anomalisa. Best Original Screenplay, I'm going to go with Quentin Tarantino for The Hateful Eight, Inside Out, Spotlight, Bridge of Spies, and Ex Machina. I'm going to bet on Ex Machina because it got some Producers Guild nominations. It's got some Golden Globe Award nominations. I think that, you know, I'm betting on it, and if it doesn't get nominated, then sue me. Don't sue me because I don't have a lot of money. So my nominees are Sylvester Stallone for Creed, Paul Dano for Love and Mercy, Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight, Christian Bale for The Big Short, and Jacob Tremblay for Room. I'm going to bet on Jacob Tremblay. I think the Academy is going to nominate him because his performance was out of this world, and I'm not sure why he's getting not enough attention for that performance. I don't know. So I'm going to bet on that. Also going to bet on Paul Dano to get a nomination, and Mark Ruffalo. I think Mark Ruffalo is getting a little bit overlooked. Spotlight I find to be a little bit overrated, but his performance I thought was amazing. So yeah. Okay, Best Supporting Actress. I could just shit the bed on this one because I don't know if Rooney Mara and Alicia Vikander are eligible for this or for Leading Actress, but I'm going to take a gamble and say Leading Actress because that's what I think they are. I'm probably wrong, but oh well. These are my picks for Supporting Actress. I'm going to go with Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs, Alicia Vikander for Ex Machina, Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight, Rachel McAdams for Spotlight, and Jane Fonda for Youth. Best Leading Actor, this one is probably a little bit predictable too. I'm going to go with Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs, Bryan Cranston for Trumbo, Eddie Redmayne for The Danish Girl, Matt Damon for The Martian, and Leonardo DiCaprio for The Revenant. Leaving out Will Smith, even though he was in my top 5 for male actor this year. Leaving out Johnny Depp, didn't see Black Mass, but his performance looks fucking hilarious. Best Leading Actress, my predictions are Rooney Mara for Carol. Again, confusion, that probably won't happen, but oh well. Charlotte Rampling for 45 Years has been getting a lot of great talk. Saoirse Ronan for Brooklyn, Charlize Theron for Mad Max Fury Road, and Brie Larson for Room, of course. Brie Larson's probably going to win. But those are my picks. I'm going to bet on Charlize Theron for Mad Max Fury Road because of all the incredible momentum that Mad Max has going for it. And, she was a beloved character and a beloved female actress this year, so I don't know, I'm betting on it. Yeah. Okay, and for Best Director, I am going to go with exactly what the nominees were for the Golden Globes, which is George Miller for Mad Max Fury Road, Ridley Scott for The Martian, Alejandro Iñárritu for The Revenant. I almost said Birdman there. Todd Haynes for Carol, and Tom McCarthy for Spotlight. So, yeah. I had Adam McKay for The Big Short in there for the longest time, but I just decided right now to change it. I changed it at the last minute because Todd Haynes' direction in Carol is too good to not be nominated. Okay, and here are my nominees for Best Picture. I shouldn't say my nominees, the nominees, because this is going to be 100% right. The nominees for Best Picture this year. I have 8 nominees. They are Spotlight, Mad Max Fury Road, The Revenant, Carol, The Martian, Room, The Big Short, and Ex Machina. I'm going to bet that Ex Machina is going to get a Best Picture nomination because it's fantastic and it's one of my favorites, but I don't know, it's got momentum, and I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a chance. I'm taking a risk. Be proud of me, Mom. So, those are my predictions, and I really hope that they are right because I will feel a little bit more of a sense of purpose if I do, because I kept a list on my phone throughout the entire year of my favorites in each Oscar category. So, if I really shit the bed, then, you know, that's countless hours of pointless note-taking on my phone. There's a lot riding on this for me, actually. There's a lot riding on this. I really hope this works out for me. Who do you think is going to get nominated? Comment below, like and subscribe, and I will see you Thursday morning for the nominations. I think I'm going to do a reaction video, even though people hate reaction videos. But it's the most efficient way to do that, so sue me. Why do I keep saying that? Don't sue me. I don't have money. Please don't sue me. But you can be angry at me in the comments. Do that. Yell on your keyboard.